What is up, guys? This is Luke with LP Cubing, and today we have an unboxing of some new cubes from a new sponsor. So I haven't really made an official announcement about this other than on Instagram, but we are now being sponsored by Magic Cube Mall. And I just want to give a huge thanks to this company. Sponsorship is not something that I imagined until way down the road from now, and just to be sponsored, it's absolutely incredible. So we cannot wait to get into these new cubes. We have the new Cyclone Boys Feijue, I think, Feijue or Feiju M, and a cube with a timer built inside. Okay, so here they are. Let's go ahead and start with this cube with a timer built inside. Okay, so it comes with a standard corner piece to replace with the timer, and some extra batteries, and a screwdriver. So, very interesting. And it also comes in a package that you would find in stores, so. Alright, we got the corner piece out and the batteries. I think we have it. Yes, we have the cube and the screwdriver to just, there we go. Alright, so I really want to find out what the base cube of this is. The stickers are textured, very interesting. They have like a papery feel. I don't know if you can see that, but pretty unique. First of all, oh my, let's just go ahead and get into the first turns. Whoa, okay. It's extremely slow and very, very dry. It also is pretty tight, so it is locking up quite a bit. Yeah, I'm really undershooting. Yeah, this doesn't feel like any cubes I've felt before. I really wonder what this base cube is. Huh. Let me go ahead and take a look at the mechanism. Whoa, what? This just has like a very basic speed cube mechanism. It might be an older base cube that I might not recognize from before I started cubing, but yeah, I have no clue what this cube is. If you guys do know, please let me know in the comments or something. Yeah, but it's really like sandy and dry, kind of sluggish, and pretty tight. Let me go ahead and put in some lube, and I think this will get a lot better. Alright, so let's just go ahead and put some lube in this and see how it gets better. Put in oh, it just beeped there. Yeah, one thing that I don't like though is like when you're not solving, the timer can really like be a distraction if you bump it and stuff. Alright, so you put in 2 drops of lubricant soap, 2 drops of DNM 37, and it's already getting much better. It is kind of sticky though, just from the lube, so I'll have to wipe it off. Yeah, it's definitely sped up. It's not dry at all anymore, very smooth. It is still a little bit tight, although I'm not going to mess with the tensions just yet. But I did play around with it, and this is basically how it works. So it isn't playing around with it, and what you do to start it is you hold down on the blue side of the corner. It counts down from 2, goes to 0, then you let go to start your time, and then you hit it to stop it, and it says 1:78, so that would be 1.78. One thing that's just, a hassle while solving is that, so say that you need to hold it to make your cross on the white side, you need to hold it here. If you got this corner in the back, it's just going to be awkward then to go right into your solve. So it can be a little bit impractical, but I think it still is a really cool concept. So let me go ahead and show you guys a solve on it. Also, every 10 seconds into your time, it beeps. And that can be a good or bad thing. When I solve a cube, I generally don't like to know what the time is. It's kind of a distraction to me because I just like to focus on solving. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a solve. The camera angle is going to be weird for a second just because it'll be easier to solve that way. Oh, let's go ahead and test out corner cutting. It goes a little less than 45, but these tensions are really tight too. Alright, so we hold it down and we solve. Alright, so we got a 21.74, which is like average for me. But you saw at the end there how I was just kind of like fumbling around looking how to press this. And that is one of the complaints. But this still definitely is a really, really cool concept. And I think if it was maybe like integrated into higher quality cubes, then it would be really, really awesome. Because this is just a budget puzzle. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the main attraction, the latest 3x3 from Cyclone Boys. It is the Feiju M. I believe it's pronounced, or Feiju, I'm not quite sure here. But it comes in some very nice packaging and in a really cool display case. And to get this all for just $8, it's really a good deal. Alright, so some really strong packaging, but just this case comes with the stand and everything. It really is super nice. So let's go ahead and get into this. So this puzzle is basically a budget magnetic cube. And I've heard some mixed things about it. I've heard that it's probably the best budget magnetic cube, but we'll have to see. So here it is, and it's got very bright shades. I really like them. Let's just go ahead and get into some first turns. Whoa, I actually really like that. Now, it is extremely loose, which I was expecting, based on some of the videos that I've seen. But it just got a really smooth and soft feel. But yeah, it's just extremely loose and wobbly and unstable at this point. It really feels like the magnets aren't doing anything. It also is an extremely light magnet, so you can't really feel a bump at all until you move it really slowly. And I feel like my fingers are like catching inside of the pieces when it turns. This thing is just super loose. And as you can hear when I turn it, there is like a clicky sound, and that is the magnets rattling around inside the piece because they are not actually secured with any glue or anything. As we can just take a look at the mechanism of this corner, it's extremely interesting. Everything is like bonded at the base, so you can't actually get it apart, but we can just start to see inside. The magnets are held in with like a little plastic piece, and there's nothing actually connecting it, so it rattles around and makes that sound. Let me go ahead and take a look at the edge piece. Alright, so here we have the edge piece, and these magnets are just placed into slots, as we can see, so there's nothing actually holding them down. But I feel like if I tension this and lube it, it's going to be like a really nice cube. I'm not a huge fan of Cyclone Boys. I just really don't like their products. But this is by far one of the nicest Cyclone Boys puzzles that I've turned. And the corners are rounded off, which makes corner twisting pretty easy. And this puzzle feels like that it would actually corner twist quite often. Because as you can see, like the pieces are just like catching all over each other just because of how loose it is. So let me go ahead and tension this and we'll be right back. Alright, so I tensioned it, and basically what I'm experiencing with this cube is basically what I've heard about it. There are no good tensions for it. Like, you can tension it so much, and then you just get to the point where it's too tight, and there really is no happy medium. So I have it kind of like just on the cusp of where it becomes too tight, and it still is just a little too tight. But before, it was just absolutely so loose that my fingers were getting stuck in between the pieces. And now it's catching because it's just too tight. So there are really no great tensions on this cube. I mean, as far as just feeling goes, it just got an incredible feeling, and performance is very high. Corner cutting is excellent, above 45 on all sides, and the tensions also were not even at all. So the pieces look like they don't have too much lube on them, but it feels really good. It doesn't feel like it's dry or anything. But as you can see, it's just so easy to fumble algorithms on this cube because of the weird tensions. I do want to go ahead and put in a little bit of lube in this and see how it performs. Alright, so I went ahead and put in 1 drop of Lubrical Speedy and 1 drop of Lubrical Silk, and that just really seems to do the trick for me. It's faster now, and it just feels like absolutely amazing. It feels like a high-quality speed cube. My only issue is the tensions, and after lubing, a lot of those issues have gone away. It doesn't seem to be catching at all, and I'm really liking this cube. One thing is that the yellow side seems to be turning a lot faster than the other sides. Actually, no. Looks like these other sides are doing W2s. Maybe just because I didn't break in the lube enough, but it does feel like it is moving a little bit faster. But I actually don't mind that, just because I have yellow on top, one of the algorithms, and using a lighter touch isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I'm just really liking this cube. It's got a very soft and smooth feel. The magnets are light, but they're definitely doing their job. You can feel them a little bit, and again, that's an opinionated matter too. Some people like to feel a definite bump, some people don't, but they're definitely doing their job, and I really like this cube. In my full thoughts, I do want to make a review on this puzzle and take some time to talk about it. But that's pretty much all I have for this unboxing. So 2 really cool cubes. A really neat concept in this timer cube, and one of the best budget magnetic cubes right here. I'm not quite sure yet if it's going to beat out the Yushin Little Magic M in that category, but we will find out in the review. But again, thank you so much to Magic Cube Mall for sending me these puzzles to make a video on. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.